want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright, yeah, she said. We can dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love with her, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So that brings up 2nd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what adjustments can he make offensively?
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Buccaneers' 35-yard line.
Here's Williams again. He's got it downfield near the edge. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The 16-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Prescott opening with a pass. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Prescott now on third down. Look at that power, deep left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Working from the gun, Williams. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate the end zone.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That's caught beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25.
Well, trading picks already in the opening quarter. I know these two coaching staffs couldn't agree on much down there, but both of them would be very happy to see some cleaner football. This keeps up. Turnovers are more than likely going to decide this outcome.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Go, get up, go on in. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, go on in, 50.
Hand off to the back. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Dak out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. Oh, this big guy is moving. He could do it. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Gay with the point after. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
To the air yet again, Williams. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th down.
Another carry for him. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 54. One here. Here we go, 46, 46.
1st and 10, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Yes, here we go. All right, hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. All right,
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Give now to the running back. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dak to the air here. Setting up the running back screen. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line fast. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Williams to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's got to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working now from the gun. All the way left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Williams to throw on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 5 at the Buccaneers.
Here's Williams again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Running it now out of the gun. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. It's down. Williams to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. And those are the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Williams from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. They give it to him again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down.
Back to the well again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Harrison Butler set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. That's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Prescott now on third down. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Fourth and forever coming up. Snap is off. It's Prescott. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down. To throw, Prescott. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here. Dak now from the gun. Down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. All set to go now from the 35. Looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. On now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
On first down, they'll run. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
49-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
3rd and long, Prescott. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking to throw. He lofts it deep right side. Captures his lead. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Falcons, 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not remove the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. To throw, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker with the extra point. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
A lot of mass on the move here. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Take that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Prescott will look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down by Caleb Bradshaw. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Trying to throw this from the gun. contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Cut out left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. To the air yet again, Williams. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Has some daylight through the 40. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. Gay with the point after. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 28. That's Gay to kick off 4th.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Fox, that's Arian Smith. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Here he is on 3rd and short. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Has it at the 7. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
The play really had all the the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And the Buccaneers managed to recover the football. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. He's back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. About ready to go now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
2nd and 5 at the 15.
They'll look to throw it. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the 1st down, too. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Quiet!
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. From the left hash, this is from 47. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He's just going to throw this one away and take his chances in overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime, how do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. Working from the gun, Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Again, it's Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead in this game. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
38. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
The challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. And 10 from the 32. Now it's his turn in overtime. Completed to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing again, Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw it. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Throwing now. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So the Falcons earn the win in this